Hi again, we're just down here in Clontarf, standing outside St Gabriel's Community Centre, where there's an excellent creche over there as well as community facilities. And then on my left we have the Senior Citizens Complex, which is a very, very important complex in our community for our senior citizens. It's probably also one of the examples of best practice from a Dublin City Council point of view, because you have the facilities on site, near the shops, near the church, near the community hall. So it's something that we're very, very proud of. And I was very involved with it since I was a councillor in 1999. But the important number of things that happen over the next few days. First of all, you've probably seen there's a bit of controversy over the UN Convention and the option protocol. The reality is, I want to ratify the convention, and of course I want to bring the two pieces of legislation through the House over the next couple of months. But the key thing for me is I want to be consulting. The public consultation process has started. I want to talk to people with disabilities. I want to talk to people with senior citizens about the whole issue of deprivation of liberty. That is a very complex issue, and I want their understanding and support. So that's why that's taken a little bit of time, and that's why there are some reservations. So there's nothing. We're going to ratify the convention. It's going to be done, but in the meantime we'll be implementing the issue, the concerns that people have raised with me. But the most important thing, there's no point in talking about rights of people with disability unless we put services in place. And I'm investing 1.772 billion this year in disability services, and we've also started a lot of work in relation to, I'm waiting the task force on the personalised budgets will come back on my desk in the next week or two. So things are going on as we're developing the UN Convention, because of course I strongly believe in the rights of all persons with disability. I believe in their rights, and I won't be taking any lectures from some of my opposition colleagues, who some of them, by the way, were in government for 10 years and never did anything about the UN Convention. So that's the message that I'll be sending out very, very strongly. And by the way, I'll be explaining this next week in the channel as well. One final thing I'll say is tomorrow I'm going off for the Patrick's weekend. I'm being sent to Prague, and I'll be meeting a member, the Minister for Health in the Czech Republic. I'll also be meeting members of the Irish community. I'll also be doing a couple of speeches on Brexit, because I think it's important that we develop international relationships. When I was an independent opposition member, I was always encouraging people to link up internationally with all different countries and different states, because we live in a very dangerous time with the conflict now between, for example, in recent days between Britain and Russia. We need to ensure that all states work very, very closely together, and particularly in humanitarian issues. So I'll come back to you again later on with further updates next week.